What's going on, guys? Brandon, I'm sitting here eating some food. I need a haircut, obviously. So we did the front brakes, all good. The rear brakes, uh, something weird's going on here. Okay, so first and foremost, the rear brakes were almost brand new. So the rear brakes got replaced at, I want to say when I got the new tires. I got new tires and got new brakes at the same time. I got it done at the Ford store. So I replaced the front brakes. I took the van on a test drive, still doing the horrible grinding. And no, it's not just rust on the rotor. There was like something, it's like metal on metal, like some sort of a bad grind, like the brake pads are worn out. So I was like, okay, rear brake pads need replaced too. Front ones were almost gone, which by the way, let me show you here what the front ones look like. Give me a second. Let's see, where's one at? Here's one of the rears. And here's one of the fronts. Okay, so front ones were all down to the end. Okay, so that's the front ones, right? So they needed replaced, no doubt about it. So as soon as it started to grind or whatever, I was like, I'm not going to keep driving it. I haven't been driving it. I've been driving the vet. This is the rear one. It's almost brand new. Okay. So the rears were replaced by a Ford store because I never replaced the brakes. It's the Ford stores who do it. So rear ones were replaced by the Ford store. And so I'm like, well, why the fuck is it still making the noise if the rear brakes? And I'd already had them apart because it's not easy to see how much brake pad life you have if you don't have a lift. So I'd already had the which wheel was it? Driver's side rear wheel. Already had it off. Already had the pads out. One pad out, and I'm like, fuck it. May as well go ahead and just replace them and isolate the variable. Like, what the fuck's the problem here? So when I go to put the clips back on the back side, after I took the clips off the back side, the little, I forget what they're called, shoes. I'm having real trouble with the clips on the back side, and I go to put the brake pad in, it's just not fitting. And so I'm realizing that the clip isn't snapping into place properly, and I'm going round and round. We'll come to realize the old original clips were still there. And you say, well, duh, why didn't you take them out of place? I did take them out of place. So the Ford store, where I got the brakes done, put the new clips on top of the old clips on the inside. It wasn't like that on the outside brake pad, but on the inside brake pad, it was like that. So I had a bear of a time after that because these things were like super corroded and everything. So finally got it right. Took it on test drive. Sounds good now. The rear ones are a super bitch, guys, because you got to use this special tool to back the brakes back. You got to twist it. You got to use this fucking thing. Let me show you. That thing right there. You got to use that stuff to back it back up. And so anyway, these aren't the OEM brake pads that I replaced them with. There's some other aftermarket pad that I got off Amazon that had good reviews. So right now I've got an oddball fucking brake pad on my back passenger side rear. And I'm probably just going to go ahead and fucking replace it. And then just save these for later. It's a fucking joke, man. The fucking Ford store fucked up my brakes. I mean, the front ones needed replaced. Don't get me wrong. Front ones needed replaced. So that's good that we got the front ones done. But the rear ones, it was still making a horrible noise. And it's because those fucking clips were... Anyway, that's all I got. See ya.